I'm gonna try my best to share with you paano nga ba mag-process or what are the steps sa exam ng USRN, okay? Or for you to become a USRN, you have to take the exam. And yet, you have to go through all those stages. You have to go through all those process. Okay? So, sa mga aspiring USRN dyan, be with me. Ano man yung sasabihin ko, ano man yung marinig nyo, this is just based on my personal experience. Kasi, magdi-differ talaga yan from the states you are applying. Magdi-differ yan kasi each states, they have their own criteria. They have their own requirements. They have their own expected days or months for you to wait, including the amount that you have to pay. Okay? First, dapat registered nurse ka from the place of origin. Okay? So, obviously, this is for Philippines applicants. Though I heard na pwede ka naman daw mag-apply kahit underboard ka, pero hindi ko lang alam kung anong states yon. Check nyo na lang sa board. But anyway, let's assuming na registered nurse ka, ang alam ko, there are two ways. Kung may third, fourth man, hindi ko na alam yon. Okay, so first na babanggitin ko is yung tinatawag nating DIY. Ano nga ba yung DIY? At first, like, ano yung DIY? Do it yourself, guys. So, yun pala yun. Okay? It's self-generating. You have to do it by yourself from top down to the end. Okay? So, what will be your first move? You have to decide, you have to choose ano nga ba yung state yung gusto mo. Regardless of your reason, once decided ka na, you have to visit the website. Kasi doon mo makikita yung requirements. Doon mo makikita na qualified ka ba, fit ka ba, magkano yung babayaran mo. So, all those things, nandun yun. So, the good thing for this one is, makakatipid ka. Kasi, you don't have to pay somebody. You don't have to pay the third party or yung tinatawag nating agency. But, it requires a lot of patience. Why? Kasi from the start pa lang ng application, dapat tama yung finifill upan mo. Ikaw din yung magpiprint. Like, sending the papers o yung request sa school mo for your TOR and so and so. And then, ikaw din yung gagawa ng, anong tawag nito? Request for verifying your PRC license. So, lahat yun, ikaw ang gagawa. Good thing lang kung may family ka or friends na mag-a-assist sa'yo. Second is, yun yung tinatawag nating third party or sinasabi kong agency. By the way, I'm not recommending, I'm not promoting my agency. I know there's a lot of agency that you can use. But since I'm sharing with you my experience, so I'm gonna try to go deeper on this side, okay? If you want to ask me how I choose this agency or sinong nag-recommend sa akin, actually none. It happens lang na every time mag-renew ako ng license ko, ng PRC ko sa Espanya, paglabas ko, nakikita ko ang laki ng billboard, Mia, ayan, helping you to achieve your American dream. Ganun pa. Yun pa yung line nila before eh. So, ayun. So, what I did was, first, I visited their office. Actually, you can do it through online, but they have a different rates if you are international applicants or you are applying outside the Philippines, okay? For you to avail or for you to start your application, you have to pay, I think, 59. Anyway, isusulat ko yung yung amount na nabayaran ko all throughout. So, you have to pay for the service fee, ayan, and then, they will ask you ano yung states na applyan mo, or if not, they will recommend or suggest kung ano yung good for you na states, or kung ano yung states or saan ka qualified. Kasi nga, di ba, as I've said, they have their own qualifications, each states na a-applyan mo. And then, they will gonna ask your passport, ID, you have your signature, kasi they will gonna send request for your school, TOR. In this case, guys, you have to ask somebody, or if you cannot do it by yourself, para pumunta sa school mo para mag-request. And I believe they have their service also for that one, for you to avail. But in my side, I made it, or I did it through my mom. So, I asked my mom to do my school requirements. Okay. Anyway, you are guided. They will guide you. And also for my PRC verification, I just paid for it kasi wala ako doon, walang magpa-process. It's hassle. Ayan. So, I paid extra for that one to avail the service for my agency. And also after that one, once you are all set, you have all your requirements na, that's the time you're applying for eligibility. And each states, they have their different timing or waiting sa eligibility period. So in my case, for my New York application, I waited for 5 months, which they gave me 4 to 6 months of waiting. Otherwise, after 6 months, you have to ask them to follow up. Ayan. Then that's the time they're gonna do something for your application. Okay? And also pala, before your eligibility, there are some states na they will gonna ask you for CGFNS or something like to evaluate your credentials. But in my case, New York, they changed their policy. So sila na yung nag-evaluate, kaya natagalan daw ako. Yun yung reason daw, kaya natagalan ako. So ayun. So after that one, with your eligibility pala, there is an expiration. So in my case, for New York, the expiration is 5 years. Some actually is 3 years lang. So dapat, mind you, within 3 years, ma-take mo na yung exam at maipasa mo na yung exam. Otherwise, babalik ka sa pinakaunang proseso. Okay? So, ayan. So, yun nga, pag na-approve na yung eligibility mo, then you have to apply or your next move will be your ATT or your authorization to test. Before that one, tatanungin ka ng agency kung ano yung magiging target date mo. Kasi yung ATT mo is may expiration din siya. And some states is 3 months and my case is 6 months. Yeah, 6 months siya. So, ayun. So, kaya sinasabi ko na you have to study pag-start ng application mo kasi mas lalo kang madidelay kung hindi ka pa handa. Like in my case, na-delay ko siya ng mga 1 month kasi after na-approve yung eligibility ko, hindi pa ako handa. Kasi yung waiting period for ATT is 1 to 6 weeks lang. And yung ATT ko, na-approve siya 4 weeks. Kaya, so ayan, once approved na yung ATT mo, so the last move will be scheduling your exam. So yun na yung pinaka-last mo, which you just have to wait less than 1 week or 3 to 5 days, I think. Ayan. Kaya dapat talaga ready ka na or handa ka na sa exam mo. So dapat mag-study ka na once you started your application. So by the way guys, yung payment pala once or yung payment na babayaran mo if you're gonna take the exam inside USA or outside is mag-differ. Kasi I think that would be $100 extra if outside USA. Anyway, isusulat ko yan lahat from stage 1, from the first move, kasama yung length of waiting plus how much I spend. Okay? And I hope I inspire you with my story. I motivate you with my story and wishing you luck, and I hope you'll become an USRN too.